Every body of water has its consistent top spots, spots that always perform well in these waters. And the only thing that changes at these top spots are the fish's preferences for certain baits. This means if you're clever, you'll keep looking for the same top spots, but use slightly different baits each time to see if it's really running well at that moment. Even on the Volkhov River, there used to be top spots. Let's see what the situation is now. There's an incredible amount of fishing to be done on the Volkhov River, whether it's spinning, bottom fishing, or float fishing. Here, you can find a number of spots that can be used very effectively. And right here at the pier, there are already two good opportunities. On the one hand, you can fish for bleak in this area excellently. If there are orders for bleak, you can fish for them by casting shallow right here in front and use the classic method with a float and fly. If you're in the mood for spinning, you can also do that with a spinning rod in this area. I'm not casting there right now because the pikes are there and my setup isn't strong enough for that. But if there are orders for pike fishing, you can catch medium-sized pikes here relatively quickly. It's especially effective with topwater lures or when using large jerkbaits. This is also a very well-known spot that works consistently well for bream, white-eye bream, blue bream, and roach, but also for large quantities of rudd. Or, if you feel like spinning for zander, you can cast right into this area and either jig or, as mentioned, cast lures. We're standing here on this broken wall, and casting towards the tower usually works well. A distance of around 20 meters is usually a good range for that. At night, you can also fish excellently for alewife on the Volkhov River. One area for that is right here, and you can cast around 20 meters towards the reflection of the large tree or towards the power plant. Just cast straight out about 15 meters, but you can also cast to the shallow area in front, either to the left or to the right. Additionally, you can also fish for white-eye bream and blue bream here. To do this, just cast straight ahead with a small setup, or try fishing for quap and burbot with a jig setup. However, do keep in mind that it's quite possible to catch catfish here, especially in the 8-meter deep area. This is the absolute classic spot on the Volkhov River, one of the most important locations here, 71-100. This has been one of the top spots for years, both for bream fishing and for fishing for zander, using either artificial lures or bait fish. But as always, you can also try for white-eye bream, blue bream, and zander with very light setups here. Usually, a 20-meter cast is enough, or you can cast farther out for zander to the 6-meter hole. In recent years, it's become more difficult to find consistently good spots on the Volkhov River. The spots are active from time to time, so it's best to keep an eye on current spots in Discord or in the latest videos in the Volkhov River playlist. You can also sometimes find white-eye bream and blue bream in this upper area or in this small intermediate area, so it's always worth a try. Or you can fish for bream down in the 10-meter area, though you'll need to take the boat there every time for trolling. For trolling on the Volkhov River, it's recommended to target slightly deeper areas, such as over the 8-meter hole, or in the area of the 6.5-meter hole, or between the 8-meter and 10-meter holes. You can drive in a figure-8 pattern in these areas, which works well for small salmon, but also for zander and pike. If you're targeting zander, try jigging through these deep channels at night, using a hook like a quicker 4.5 and pulling through these holes or channels. For more information on this, as always, check out the YouTube channel or Discord for current spots. If this helped you, leave a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. It really helps me a lot. See you in one of the next videos or live streams. Until then, tight lines.